Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. It has been a while. It has been quite a while, and I have been trying to record this specific episode on my old system 8 times. I've tried 8 times and they all failed in completely other ways, but now we are finally able to go through with it. I've been trying forever to be able to do episode 5 of this first game and get it done and out of the way, but it didn't go as planned. And I tried really recording multiple episodes like one day and stuff. I got to like the trial former, but it just didn't work. It really just hasn't worked. But you know, as you can see, if I go on here, it has been. I've not touched this since May. I've not touched it since May of last year. I have touched game 2, and it did kind of start that. So when I do eventually do videos for game 2, we'll go on to save file 3 and not this one. That's just so I'm not confused like other times I was. But yeah, just more personal enjoyment. But yeah, so now we could finally do episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. And thing is, I've gone through the song and dance many times before that honestly I kind of know what's gonna happen with this first bit. But yeah, we're still gonna have fun. So first game, thanks for Ace Attorney. Go all the way to the end. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. So yeah, here we go. Here's to hoping this works better this time. Oh man, it's been so long. I'm gonna have to try to remember the voices I have for these characters. Yes, it was a dark and stormy night in the middle of the city, and we had upgraded from the Game Boy Advance graphics to the DS's 3D graphics. 2 separate important buildings circling around whatever this is supposed to be. Knife, glass, badger. And the mysterious person above it all. Okay, that bit I never did before while I was trying to record these things. That was good. Okay, here we go. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright and Company law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. What the? Who are you? How'd you get in here? I thought I locked the door. Yeah, it was wide open. Oh. I forgot to lock the door then. Okay. It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Okay, you're kind of wrong on there, Emma. You are wrong on there for 2 different reasons. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So, you're the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I mean, it's only his first year. We're kind of have not, like, seen him lose yet. Anyways. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. I'm having flashbacks! Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay, we're just gonna start right away from talking. Emma. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I've said to be for only scientific forensics in 3 more years. My work is going quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. The case. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her did it. She didn't do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. Suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring up Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? Scientific investigator. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations to be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be clear. Your sister? I'm doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Well, we'll do that in a bit, Phoenix. First things first, relation to Mia. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. Oh, so they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mentioned it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Oh, it's nice to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh no, the music stopped. Oh no. Oh no, the music stopped. That's never a good thing. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fortunate. Well, I guess that's... Well, I would like to examine something. Actually, wait. We're always going to have to examine the plant. Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. And... the one thing we must always do whenever we come across a new person. Badge! See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. The first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver, the gold plating's flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. If it doesn't exhibit any corrosion to the sulfides, I'd give you $50 for it. Well, sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet. I still need it. Anyways, moving on to the detention center. Okay. Detention center, visitor's room. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses, but you should not want to raise this here. Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Who is this? And her back has turned to us. Hi, Lana. Fine. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey! How do you know me? Me mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm Chief Prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? The Chief Prosecutor, no less. I mean, she's like the head of the prosecutors. 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Oh, man. I'm serious deja vu. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Okay, let's just figure things out. Time to talk! The case! There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's disposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the Prosecutor's Office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's Office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. The victim! So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound is fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh no, that's not good. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Yes. Oh, yes. The unjustified the means. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. No, I need something else. Lana, about yourself. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Relation to Mia. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top for class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. Okay. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? I've stopped the music. You know what that means. Oh no, time for more tense stuff. Excuse me? As you play the scene, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. Oh, nerves. Nerves are getting hit. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, we're all alone. Oh, and there it is. Back turn and decision made. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. What? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. Just that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something else... Well, sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot of the Prosecutor's Office, shall we? Oh, okay. I've already talked about everything I want to talk about her, so we'll just move on. Oh! I realized! I forgot to show her the badge! No! I was just gonna... I need to remember, every time I see a person, I just have to basically walk up to him and do badge. Present the badge. Anyways, moving on. The underground parking lot. February 22nd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the Prosecutor's Office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Hey! What are you thinking? Well, they are gonna be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine the crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here. See? Oh, hey there. Oh, okay, it's this guy. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Yes, I'm a cowboy. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranchers up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall! Marshall? Well, looks more like a sheriff to me. Look at here, bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, for motherload of evidence. So you're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti on the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now, Bambina. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. I'm out, like the wind. Was that Umbre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, time to examine, because first thing we need to examine is right here. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait. What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm culturally ready, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Oh, automatic, okay. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining, from every angle. Okay, go right to where we need to go. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out by pressing the A button. Boom. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID, added to the court record. Well, well guys, we've stolen a wallet, and now we can use this ID to get anywhere. Anyways, let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Anyways, next thing we gotta do, the ladder. The good old ladder. Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. This is scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. It's Maya! Ah! Okay, oh! Yep, this is where it happened. You got something going on here. What's that? Well, no time to race. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Yeah, I'm back. The sheriff! Like I said before, this is our claim. You best be moving along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. Could you tell us one thing? Who owns this car? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides the red Mustang with the bottom of the saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. Not time for fiddles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor in the Prosecutor's Office. Might just find you a conveyancer you might be like. Prosecutor's Office? Who does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up fiddles, saloon, and conveyancer. Maybe another note. None of that's gonna be helpful to you. Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's Office? Oh boy. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. I guess moving on then. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Oh, excuse me. Were you two all set? Us? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello? Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like a type. You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even my days as a cough-up queen are over. Cough up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. Images are burned into my eyes, you might say. I saw the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? Oh, I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Oh no! You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please! Please, Copper Queen, tell us what happened! The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering on my heels. Yes, ma'am! She means it. Okay, first things first. Badge! Yes, the badge! A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. Box pickles. Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Anyways, talk. What the case? Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms about the blackening of the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave him an award for the King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace the lunch with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Copper Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car. They found the body. Proof that he devours the most evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. What you witnessed? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about women's wrath. See a lot of sky wield that knife so. Oh no, that's not good. The knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties as well being cruelly cut still rings my ears. And with the beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming the chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Angel. Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are hit here. Why don't I make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No? Well, only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the Prosecutor's Office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth, right above us. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch spender with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Moving on, Prosecutor's Office. Did you have a bad experience with Prosecutor, Miss Star? I sensed some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking copper queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. That was all the questions. Next thing we gotta do is go up to the High Prosecutor's Office. And as we can clearly tell, it's Edgeworth's. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Oh, look! It's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What? That shield? It really takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Yes. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Huh? You know him from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, his sister's the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No, it was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She could certainly scream. My ears. We haven't even met Apollo yet. Anyways, talk. The case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? You went for all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now that doesn't sound forced at all. Ah, now remember, you've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait! What did you just say? Well, this guy's the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Oh boy, Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? How's Edgeworth? It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, raging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Possible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Okay, so I gotta examine that. Anyways, Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife added to the record. Wow, this gets worse and worse for him. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? That's not very funny. Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Okay, time to examine. Oh, not move. Examine. First things first. I want you to check chessboard. Hey, chessboard! I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blues in a bit of a tight spot. The Red Knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. The swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges. Smelling a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Okay, next these two things. My! What an amazing bouquet. Hey, just right from Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, what one? Huh? There's something right on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? I don't think so. We all knew that was gonna be. Trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. The Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. You send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy adds to the court record. Oh, we can examine it again. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors! Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? That's probably an examination question. Anyways, suit. Wow, this jacket's even lazier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. He's getting way too excited about this. Anyways, moving on. Next thing's next. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Anyways. Badge. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You want to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Okay. Time to talk again. Oh, we can't talk. I don't have something else I had to do. Oh, right. I probably had to like present the knife. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Okay, but it was this then. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, Wright. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the Prosecutor's Office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Okay. Day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the Prosecutor's Office. Cleaning day? Working at the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. I became hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. This time it was held in the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. Got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edger pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place very little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edger's parking stub added to the record. Okay, 5:12. This is the parking stub in the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Nope. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edger anywhere on the premises? I'm Edger. What is it? I'm here, sir. The present chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against the chief prosecutor, Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that guy, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just let Edger's lid blow. Mr. Edger's lid is not very tight, is it? I made a very clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware that this particular arrangement was. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day to give out raises and good luck. Right? Yes, sir. Caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the state department as a patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. Okay, I guess we're moving on. Parking lot. Oh, nope. Department entrance. Here we go. February 22nd, police department entrance. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. It took almost 30 hours. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only been to criminal affairs next door. Huh? Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you should know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Look at the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger? Uh-oh, he noticed me. He's sure running over here fast. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. There's a chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. The case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Oh, well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! Chief Prosecutor's little sister! Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's the sensitive issue of us these days. The investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranking people are being led to criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is a boring trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself has directed this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. I'm a patrol man in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay, so we gotta present things now. Or, you know what? First thing, we gotta examine this first. I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger. Fades to dance until he drops. Blue Badger panel adds to the corrector. Cause I needed that, so that's why I picked it. We don't need anything else here. Go ahead. Actually, no. Now we gotta present this, I believe. Oh wait. Badge. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real man show the police badge. Enough said. I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? Oh, look, hint. Very good. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to hit. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, bro, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. Can you tell us more Detective Gumshoe? Okay. Bruce Goodman. So this ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal? Miss Edra mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the Prosecutor's Office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there at the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Just look at this thing. Must be something else we probably present. Yeah. Found in Mr. Edra's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edra's knife, huh? What a drive Chief Prosecutor's got to do such a thing. Wait, I didn't mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone must have grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Okay, so now I can talk about that. Or not. Okay. King Prosecutors, yeah. Hey, that's it! That's the King Prosecutors Trophy Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? There's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently, he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Okay, now we can talk about this. Edgeworth's troubles.
He's in a tough spot. Again.
Again? Bang. Splash.
Oh no, I killed him. Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be in suspicion.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try and make this a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Letter of introduction and a record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like it's supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Okay, moving on back. Looks like the investigation is still going. Oh, I have to be getting back to the shop. So it looks like because the sun sleeps. See my dreams tonight. Okay. Okay, she's back. Oh, still here. Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
What happened to the security guard?
And she's gone.
And I'm back.
Hey, what's wrong, man, Mita? You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. First things first. Can't talk about anything yet. You gotta present this immediately. So, like, when you come to this guy after you like get the introduction from Gumshoe, you have to show it immediately to this guy because he will not talk about anything until you show him. Like, you literally cannot do anything until you show him. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters go right in this platoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate. Gumshoe, that old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look what it says. Should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves this from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire? Yeah, folks. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. You're like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. White, what do you say? I say we'll be needing this anymore. Whoosh. Okay, talk. The victim. Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Good man always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty dog in there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stabbed to the chest, a fine piece of work. This is the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report. I just record. Okay. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, man, Mina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman have nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't particularly gifted detective. There's one reason why he didn't do much work with Chief Prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems they're calling an unarmed man to a shootout high noon. Marshal. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You call me out, they shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy detectives till 2 years ago, I'll tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. It was because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation? Oh, that's not good. Is there anything I can present to this guy again? I don't remember the name of the thing I'm supposed to present to this guy or not. I think it's this. Oh, alright, compadre, we got the fee. Huh? You gotta do it you want to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remember never to visit Texas. Okay, no. Badge. That's your badge. Looks pretty round. Our badge is a star. A lone star, shining in the nighttime sky. A beam of light illuminating evildoers who come in the dark of night. Note to self, evildoers are weak against starlight. Hey, that's a sheriff's badge. That's not an actual badge. Anyways, this. Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What could you shield that with that? A toy knights, baby? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? You get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Didn't have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they could use this as the same. Hey, they could use the same shield over and over. But the Prosecutor's Office of Criminal Affairs are surprisingly cheap. You don't know it. They got cheaper by passing you, I tell you. It's actually very interesting. I actually never did that before, so that's actually pretty interesting. I guess we'll just move on. Oh, wait, not that way. Slide! Okay. Now we can actually check things. So, when we are checking this, most of the stuff you see around here is not important. There's only 2 things you need to check. First, check the trunk here. You will find this. That'll give you the evidence you need. I'm still saying this because I played this many times before. Anyways. Look, something's written on it. You're right. Let's see. 67S 122. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note, add to court. Okay. And then the second thing you find is this. This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else that it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Let's check it out. Right, let's check it out. Sliding down all the evidence we have before. Takes so long, and boom, there we go. Okay, let's start with the strap. Man, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? Everyone has a different taste. Everyone has different tastes, you know. Here, check them out. Here, check out mine. It's pink princess strap. It's a hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Anyways. Anyways, button. There we go. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? Surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that you never know people from your generation. Whatever. Let's just check this phone out. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. Hey, that's a song. I know that. Hey, what's going on over here? Ah, oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed the Wii down on that phone there, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who'd she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that Texas, partner. I'm out again. Like the wind. Uh-oh, I've decided the route for the Lone Star Patrolman. Cell phone added for record. Okay. Oh, we haven't got anything yet. I thought I had everything. Oh, can I still talk to him? Yes, I can. Okay. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospect of tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I pray your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall! Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You're my sister. You weren't. Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the Prosecutor's Office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? Office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edward to their source, you'll find one person. But there are limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edward couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. Wait, you're saying Edward was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. It's a big old secret, hiding around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. So Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess, okay, we're done here. We got everything we need, so we're moving on. This is the end of the day. I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She said she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she is not the criminal. By the way, Emma. Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? Steel Samurai. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show? The kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what she talked about? She hung up right away. Let's see. Cell phone updating the court record. Okay. Well, that didn't help us. A detective is murdered and the suspect's the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. And just like that, to be continued. So that is all for this episode of Being Great Ace Attorney. We are back on track once again. And if you want to see more videos, if you enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell so no new videos are up. That is all, and I'll see you all next time with more Being Great Ace Attorney, Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Goodbye.